actually test it. Quite deep, man. They said it's not that deep. Taking it just like the car did. I see the car's right wheel marks here. So I'm gonna enter from here. And we're out of it. Yeah. So earlier this was never my case. I never used to stop. I see a pond. I'm like, how big can it be? Half a tire. I don't mind even if the full tire goes in for like a meter or two. I can just pull it off. I was able to do it. But then I was in Bangalore one time when I was trying to go from point A to point B. In Bangalore, you have like secondary routes that come up to avoid the traffic, which goes through villages basically to get to other points. So I ended up taking the village route, and it was a rainy season. The call I made to take the other way was a wrong choice to begin with. But however, when I saw a pothole, I thought, okay, fine, it's nothing. It looked like a small pond, and much smaller than this in diameter as well. So I thought, how big can that be? Once I got in, the front tire completely disappeared in that, and when I got out, I was able to get out of there, but then a lot of mud went into my front suspension because it went down with a lot of force. I was doing like around 25 or something, and that was a good enough impact to have. So what it did essentially was all the mud got collected on the left side of it, and I trust me, I've cleaned off a lot, and it went into the uh, wheel spinning thing where it has the sensor that detects your speed. So what happened? What happened? So the speed sensor got blocked, and the speed was showing 0 all the time. Um, so that being said, I thought the speedometer has gone bad completely. The speed sensor went bad because of that impact. But when I actually went to the mechanic, he opened the bike up. He opened the front wheel, and he cleaned everything up. And once the cleaning was done, it's working as new. So that was the time which taught me, be a little mindful of things, be a little aware. And take calculated risks, because this is one thing that can get you back, and you are stuck in a remote place like this, you're gone for a toss. Let's see. We have a lot of people here. Okay, Sunday gatherings, lunches, people staying. Okay. Okay, So four activities we have here. Once we enter, that is like the reception area. You get here, and there is some. If you are interested and you're staying for the night, you can just lay there, and they'll arrange for the wood and all. So this is like the first thing. This is the Burma Bridge, where you can ideally send the kids over. They'll have a good picnic. The four spots or four things he's talking about. Yeah, everything pretty much into crossing and getting point 1 to 2 from the rope. So they also give harness, helmets and everything, so safety being the priority here. So there is also a guide who knows the area, and he knows how to behave when there are any encounters with animals or wildlife, because we may not know, and they are trained and they can take care of you, help you up. And he's saying there is a lot of viewpoints there, so up and down is like a 2 hour journey. You can just plan out early in the morning. You'll get a guide along with you. The people who are staying overnight, who have booked they can go get up early in the morning, taking the guide along. But for the people who came in for just a day trip, so they'll be going out in the evening along with the guide. This is a small setup, guys. Hello. So there's just a swimming pool, an area to change. Again, looking over good scenery. That's all this is. So a little of development and a place to stretch, get away from the crowd again. So yeah, the sunrise point ID for us. Good sunrise. If you are early bird, sit there with a cup of coffee. They'll arrange you coffee and stuff, and you can just sit there. And this is the sunset viewpoint. See, it looks very nice. They have generously put in some chairs so you don't have to stand, and you can just take good pictures. You get a nice tent. You can just come outside, sit. Probably whichever tent you take, they'll just clean that area, that bench for you. Because see, we are out in the open, in the nature. Dust is something that you can't get rid of. No matter how much of cleaning you do, it will just keep falling. So yeah, you can see there's a camera there. There are few cameras here and there to make sure you are safe and secure, and anything that happens, they can just react immediately. దేంది లేదా అబ్బా, ఎలా మరి వ్యూ కావాలంటే? Again guys, it looks nice and it is serene. As you can see, although it was very crowded in the beginning when the reception part and area and everything, but here if you see, there are like hardly any people. You can just come here, sit here with your bunch of friends, with your closed ones, loved ones, enjoy a good nice conversation, have like all those talks, and have plans, and just boil down to what is going on, what not. You can just do a lot of things. So activities wise, your kids, if you have kids and if you are a family planning, you will have a good time, because people are there. Even if you want to just relax yourself, people are there to take care of your kids. If you order in non-veg before, they'll get it cooked for you, whatever you want, or else it's a complete veg what they have in the package. The overall structure, the skin, is the tent thing, which is like why they call this as a tent room. One advantage is, even in the hot summers when you come, it tends to stay cool. Right now it is cool, like not comparatively hot because of everything. It is cool, but again, who would want to stay in the hot summers when you come? It tends to stay cool. Right now it is cool, like not comparatively hot because of everything. It is cool, but again, who would want to stay inside a room late in the night, or sorry, in the middle of very hot scorching afternoon? They'll want to go outside, have some food and stuff. So this is the small attached washroom that you get. It's a 3-bed thing, like quite cozy, quite big. And this is how everything looks big, nice, well maintained. You get a small table, steady table, chairs to sit around, spread. But yeah, you have a plenty of room. What I'm trying to say, for people who's coming, like for a couple, they can just put all their luggage, everything, whatnot. You can bring in the laptop, and you also have power plugins, plug points coming through, so no problem there. So everything looks sorted. So this is how it looks. It's like not the very best of a 5-star deal that you can get out. So this one, if you can see, it goes from here all the way down to the reception. That's where we actually started. So we started from there, we came all the way up, covering 3 points in between. It's like a dormitory. So they have done a quite small trick here. So if you are a family as well, and you're coming with a group of friends as well, you can just have a little privacy to yourself. Or if you're two families as well, looks like there are 8 beds this side, and there are 7 that side, 15 beds in total. So if two families can come and they want to stay, so there is two-way entrance. They can just share this side and that side of the tent, make it into two while sleeping. If they are all good, they can just keep it open like this, and they can have a very good communication or a conversation. We have a group already who's having a little fun, a corporate group. Nice. If you have any conference, there is apparently a conference hall. That's all that is. So you have a table and bunch of chairs, I believe, to sit down, have a official meeting. Because as you can see, there's a group of corporate people who came down just now. So let's say they have a huddle here as well, meeting their SLA or something. They can just get inside and have a quick call with the manager. ఇది tug of war. Okay. So these are some self-doing activities. Yeah, let's say you're a bunch of 4 or 5 people. Just climb there and lie down there, relax. And yeah, there are a lot of outdoor sports that you can play if you are coming in as a group. Volleyball, cricket, there's no basketball, yeah, shuttle, badminton, what not, yeah, there's football as well itself. So yeah, the cricket, I saw everything laid out there. There's a volleyball net, there's football. If you are a little hyper and your manager, like I told you, has pulled you in for a meeting and that didn't go well, you come out here and use that punching bag. Hi sir, Malli. So thank you so much. So this felt really good. This place again, like I said, this was the first place that I have been to unplanned again, to just stumble upon, and I just came by, and I happened to stay here for an overnight, and it felt really good. And I really have a very good memory of this place, and I feel good whenever I coming to this place because of the memories I have. So that's that. Year before that, I never even know how to ride a bike, how clutch works and what needs to be done, how are you supposed to give the inputs, where are you supposed to sit, how are you supposed to do the counter steering, control the bike, do all these kind of things. There are a lot of things, and then there is engine braking, all the things. I never knew ABC of biking, to be honest. I never been on a bike, and the only place that I was on a bike was on the back seat. So that's about it until I got the bike. I went to the Honda showroom, got the bike delivered to my home, and it was there in my garage. And in my garage is where I actually learned how to, let go of the clutch and make the bike go, start rolling. And then I started slowly applying the throttle, giving the input that is needed, and it just went on. And the first ride, after a month or two, I got the bike was this. And tonnage. You see this guy, he's coming a little to this side, although there is a room. You can't just quarrel with them, you can't just fight with them. Just make sure you're having a good time and also making them feel safe and secure, right? After all, we all should be there to help each other out. See the view, the beautiful valley view, looks good. So somewhere over here, once you get down, you see that spot that goes over to the trek. You can just start trekking, go to that. That is the place where River Musi starts. I'm not gonna get down, guys, because I've been here a lot of times. I have like plenty times, so I'm not gonna go there again. You have to trek all the way to that end. If you can see, I'll try to show you the shot again. If you can see, it starts somewhere here. You're going to go all the way there, and you will end up towards that side of the mountain, which has the origin of River Musi. So apart from that, they have built out few things to explore, check around. Nice. Some places to sit by. I actually went inside. That has a little parking and the other thing as well. So this is all that has to this place. Yeah, I am still again not going into the trek part and exploring part. I just came for the heck of the ride itself, on the roads itself, rather than getting to the destination. So it's a very small place with very good steep, like the ascent is very high for a very small place. Like in a very less distance you're going to ascend, and this back road is what I like basically. Although the views are good on this side, this one people takes it very less, and this is the road that is less traveled. And always there is something to the road that is less traveled by the people. It is always something like the nature is preserved, it is untouched, and you get to see that kind of freshly how do I say, the untouched thing, because the roads as well feel that much of a clean and neat thing. So if you just go by there, I think there is where you find place to rent out cycles, and you can rent bicycles, go on this track to go for a small short spin on the bicycle with your friends, stuff like that. So these are all new places that came by. If you just keep heading on the same route, this is gonna lead you to the project that I told you, which is Kotpalli project. Not sure if I'm going to go towards that place right now, because by the time I go there, it's already 5-6 o'clock right now, and I'm planning to go back and explore that back road and roam around, sit there for a while. But that being said, if I have to go there, I'll have to go there right now. So it's either of two. I'm planning to go here first, because that is mostly like, I'm not gonna go do kayaking all by myself. I'm not that big of a love water, get inside it kind of a guy. I'm more of you stay where you are, I'm going to look at you and say you're beautiful. I think it makes sense, right? So if I do you become you? What is your story, Rock? Yeah, I know the other Rock hit the gym. What happened to you? Did someone come excavate? Just leave you there? Nice mohawk, man. Nice style. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm digging into it. Chicken! You see chicken wings? Come on, flap them again. See, those are the chicken wings. The KFC guys are wrong. These are the real chicken wings, dude. And you never eat chicken wings. It's a resort. Let's see how that is. A lot of private lands and farmhouses around the area. A lot. Like, especially towards the Rangareddy district, Hyderabad, and outside towards the Medchal. a lot. And yeah, I found something to drink. If not, oh, okay, the resort itself is welcoming us, the Trans Vichika, the Chika resort. Let's see how that is. I hope they make cold coffee. If they have cold coffee, nothing like it, so I can have a coffee and a juice both put together at once, and I'll be sorted. But places like this, you can't actually demand and ask. So it is what it is. So you should be rest assured, be prepared with what you get and what you find. I ended up buying a Sprite, but I couldn't drink anyway because yeah, I'm not so much of a aerated drinker. So I prefer drinking more of juice-based drinks. So uh, let's hope the resort is actually what it says to the name as a resort. You find something there. If not, I'll be upset. So this is the thing, guys. This is the first thing. I started expecting it's a resort and there'll be things, and I had a pre-assumption that there are things, and once I get there and I find it isn't there, and I'm gonna be upset naturally. So don't come with a lot of expectations about what the place has to offer, or for that matter, any place. Just know a little about it, research a little about it all the time, and every time you see something about a place, there is always some kind of a little bit of a hype factor that goes on. So that is there, and that is true. So you just go there out with open mind, with a little lesser, what do I call, expectations. uh, no entry. If there is no entry, then how am I going to enter, and why am I going in the gravel road? It's all so stupid, dude. Yo. So at this point, upset is one of the least things I'm bothered about. The one thing that I'm bothered about is not getting the bike down. So yeah, because I have proper road tires which are 160 sections, and these are going everywhere right now. These are literally going all over the place, the back tire especially.